everything on the front page of CNN.com is an A/B test. It's all rotating. I have this whole theory called journalism. I remember it was like the one class I took in high school. So I was just I left school at 15 and tested out. My guidance counselor like, you're not going to amount to anything. So I probably did get turned down by Salesforce and LinkedIn 200 times, but I ended up working for both of them because sales, they're not looking at your MBA. They're like, what if you sold? And I had the references and I finally got there. And it took me till I was early 30s to get to those style companies. And I, killed myself in incubators for the first 10 years. And I was more than no one. Sell anything. Sold shoes, sold, widgets, actual widgets. But to your point, think like a journalist. So when it comes to fundraising, and I love this about your work, it's like the purpose of the headline is the first sentence. First sentence. The second is to get to the call to action. When I do A/B testing, I'm testing subject lines and the first line and then different calls to action. I'm using a sequencer to run that. So here's 100 people getting the first subject line. Here's 100 getting the second. Well, how many replies did it get? Was it negative, positive? And running them through. And it's, what's interesting now about CNN.com and the MarTech on there is CNN.com, go load it multiple times. Everything on the front page of CNN.com is an A/B test. It's all rotating. You know how it is little cliffhangers? It's like, this celebrity just got caught. But it's like, just tell me, is it Alec Baldwin again? Like, click, and you have to go in. It's like click-baity. But it's actually good with email to not give it all away and to create the intrigue and to pull them in. I listen to a lot of your work, and I know you believe in this stuff.
100%. Wait, this is, if you come here or we spend time with you, what the number one thing that will sort of pick on somebody for or criticize is you're starting with the reveal. There's no setup, there's no intrigue, and so you don't have the benefit of the reveal. So to your point, celebrity gets in trouble for the third time in 1 month. You won't believe who it is, right? That they tested at scale, but that's going to have a higher click rate than, Alec Baldwin gets a parking ticket. If you're planning to become a deal maker at this level, make sure to join the Daily Dealmaker. We get into one little piece of this daily. And so you're just stacking and stacking and stacking these tools and tactics and strategies until they come out of you as naturally as they come out of me and the people that I work with. Add the tips, tools, strategies, tactics a little bit every day. And by the end of a year, you'll be a totally different, new, improved person and a very strong deal maker.